Y'all smell that? Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Tiana, and I'm back with another video. As y'all read by that title, it's going to be a hygiene tip that every girl needs to know, okay? Because some people have been asking for it. Now it's here. That's why I say you need to comment down below videos you want to see from me, because 9 times out of 10 I will probably film them. So yeah, let's just hop right into this video because I don't want it to be too long. So starting out, I have a book with 10 tips that every girl needs to know, okay? So get your pencil, paper, something, notepad, whatever, and start taking notes because everybody needs to know this, okay? So starting off with number 1, you need to know your body, okay? You need to know when things aren't going wrong, and you need to know when things are going good. And by that, I mean, you need to know what your girls smell like, okay? Because if you don't know what your girls smell like, you're not gonna know if there's an issue or not, you know? Because some people might have a smell, they might think it's normal, like for real. I'm not saying it's supposed to smell like flowers, all that perfume stuff. No, that's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to smell like, it's not supposed to stink, and it's not supposed to have a real strong smell where if you walk by the hallway, someone's gonna be like, y'all smell that? No, it's not supposed to be like that, okay? I can't tell you how it's supposed to smell because every girl smells different. You need to know if you're 100% healthy down there, you need to get familiar of what you smell like. So if you smell something off, you need to go right to the doctor and get that taken care of, okay? So that's tip number 1. Start off with that and you should be good. So step number 2, speaking of doctors, every girl needs to go at least once a year and get their annual exam. And if you don't know what that is basically you go to your gynecologist, you know, they sit you up on the table, they say change it to this, you know, put your feet on here, they gonna say scoot down, open it up, they're gonna get this little tool, crank it on up and they're gonna look inside, take this long Q-tip, go up around there, put it up under the microscope and make sure everything is healthy. Then they're gonna, you know, check for breast cancer and do all of that, check your blood pressure, and boom. And then they'll probably ask you, do you want to get checked for STDs or not? And you better say yes, okay? So yeah, that's basically what an annual exam is, and you get that every year. I think once you start having sex, I'm not 100% sure, but just know you're supposed to go every year, especially if you're at least, I would say, 16 and up. Okay, so tip number 3 is, this may sound silly, but you need to go to the bathroom, okay? Go to the bathroom, do not hold your pee, because if you hold your pee, 9 times out of 10, you could end up with a UTI. And if you don't know what a UTI is, it's basically, it's an infection in your bladder, and whenever you pee, it's gonna burn, it's gonna sting, it's gonna hurt, and it's uncomfortable. You don't want it. So just make sure when you have to pee, you go. And then when you go to the bathroom, take that toilet paper front to back, okay? Not back to front, not side to side, not a dab, front to back, okay? Okay, now we got that cleared up. Once you use front to back, sometimes you may need to use a wet wipe. Don't be scared to use a wet wipe, okay? Wet wipes are your best friend, and if you watch my vlogs, you know I stay with the wipes in my purse, in my bathroom, everywhere, because them things is gonna be your best friend. You don't have to use it like every single time, but whenever you know, whenever it's not a number 1, you definitely want to use a wet wipe. And whenever you know Miss Mary come around that corner, it's like, boop, boop, I'm here, you need to use a wet wipe, okay? Because it'll save your life, because you want to keep it clean down there, okay, ladies? You want to keep it clean and fresh. All right. And if you don't know what wet wipes to use, I normally use the Cottonelle flushable wipes, or I use the Target brand Up and Up flushable wipes. Make sure they're flushable, because you don't want to throw no dirty wipe up in somebody's trash can, or even your own trash can, okay? Don't do it. Please don't do that. Make sure they're flushable, flush it down the toilet. Keep some in your purse, keep some in your bathroom, all right? Cool. Okay, so next we're gonna talk about periods. A lot of girls have these, so this is important. Take note, please, because some people may not even know this. I didn't know this until I went to my doctor and she was telling me about all this stuff, because me and my doctor, she be hooking me up, okay? If you don't already, you need to find a brand that works for you, okay? Because I know it's a lot of brands to choose from. It's a lot. All of them are not gonna work for you, okay? Sometimes you could be, if you're very sensitive, you might be allergic to what's in them. It might be irritating, all of that. Then you need to know your sizes, okay? Because if you're having leaks, 9 times out of 10 is because you got the wrong size on, or you didn't change it. That's about it, okay? And then when you're on your period, ladies, listen. Are you listening? Listen closely. Change them frequently. Don't get no extra large pad, put it on in the morning, take it off at night. Don't do that. Do not do that. That's nasty, that's gross, and it can cause an infection, okay? Things will go wrong down there if you leave your pad on too long, okay? Ladies, you need to be changing your pads every, I say about 4 hours. That's max, 4 to 5 hours. That's it. Okay, even when you're like spotting and it's like not a lot and you say, oh, I'll just wear it for the day, don't do it. Change it. Even if it's nothing even on there, take it off, put on a new one, because all that bacteria down there is gonna grow and grow and multiply, and next thing you know, you're gonna be at the doctor's complaining about an issue because you left your pad on too long. That's all I'm saying. So just make sure you change it frequently. So now on to the next topic. Speaking of infections, y'all, let me just break it down, the different types of infections that can go down. Okay, so first you can have a yeast infection, and that's basically when it's like itching, you know, the discharge could be like white or yellowish and it's gonna look like cottage cheese. Look up all the infections and get yourself familiar with it, but most familiar is yeast, BV. Those are the two most common, and BV is basically bacterial vaginosis. When down there, things ain't adding up. It may smell, no, it will smell. It'll stink very, very bad, okay? That's why I say you need to be familiar of what you need to know your body, because if you smelling something that don't smell good, you need to go to the doctor and get that taken care of, okay? So yeah, make sure you look up all the types of infections, because it's a lot of them, but these two are the most common, and these can come from, you know, not changing your pad and not wiping front to back. Now let me stop, but for real, that's a possibility. Since we're still on the topic of infections, if you do get them frequently, you don't need to be ashamed. I know I try to make jokes out of stuff, but honestly, I'm here to help you, girl. If you need any help or advice, feel free to DM me or leave it in the comments. I will answer you, okay? And don't be scared to blow me up, because sometimes I forget. Okay, but yeah, speaking of infections, if you go to the doctor and they keep giving you medicine and you keep coming back, first you need to find the issue and fix the issue. Or if it's just like a kind of genetic thing, but some people are very sensitive down there and it's just a reoccurring thing. Instead of running up the bill at the doctor, this video is not sponsored, you need to try these boric acid pills. You can get it from Target or Walmart. I'll insert a picture right here. I've used them before, they work, okay? This is the only brand I use. I don't use none of that other stuff. If anything goes wrong, this is where I go. This is exactly what I use right here. So basically it's like a little pill. You don't eat it, because if you eat it, RIP, okay? You know, you stick it on up there and then put a little panty liner on, let it come out, just read the instructions and, you know, figure out if that's something you would want to try. But that's just me personally. If anything goes wrong down there for any reason, that's what I'm gonna use. I didn't know about it until I did my research on it, and it has like thousands of 4- and 5-star reviews, okay? So look into it if you're one of those people that like get an infection all the time. And it's not even just for infections, it can stop an infection about to come on. Like, let's say you get out the shower and just it ain't feeling right down there, just pop it on up there. You'll probably be straight the next day. If not, then figure out what the issue is and take care of it. Okay, so next what we're gonna be talking about is sex. Okay, first off, whoever your partner is, make sure they're clean. Make sure their hands, their fingers, all of that is clean. Make sure they brush their teeth. Make sure they scrub their tongue, because you don't want none of that dirty stuff near your girl. You don't want her to deal with nobody like that. You shouldn't want to deal with anybody like that. Make sure they are clean. Make sure the hygiene is good. And if you don't have a partner and you know you are your partner, make sure you're clean too. Make sure anything that you use is clean. Make sure your fingers is clean, because all that bacteria and stuff get up there and it's gonna lead you right back to an infection, right back, okay? And you don't want that. So just take my advice and just be clean with it, okay? Let's just be clean. And then after an encounter with a partner, you know, I'm trying to keep it a little, you know, a little PG, but after every encounter you need to go to the bathroom and pee, because anything that can, you know, get up there needs to come out. You don't want none of that bacteria stuck up there overnight, hours, okay? Because what you gonna end up with? You guessed it, an infection. You don't want that. So after every encounter, make sure you go pee. And this is why I say you need to have the wet wipe on go. Put it in your purse. After every encounter, go to the bathroom and do what you gotta do. Wipe it on up, flush it down the toilet, and then you'll be good. Because if you don't do that, girl, or if you haven't been doing that and you've been wondering why you've been at the doctor every 2 weeks, every week, that's probably why. So that's what you need to do after every encounter, okay? So moving on is underwear. First, make sure your underwear is clean. Don't reuse any underwear. And then make sure your laundry detergent works for you, because sometimes your laundry detergent can be the reason of all your issues that's been going on. So make sure you use laundry detergent if you're sensitive down there, because you don't want any issues. The whole point of this video is you and your homegirl don't want no issues. Okay, so make sure your underwear is clean. You use the right laundry detergent. And then ladies, listen, don't be wearing thongs every single day. That's just that. Don't be wearing it every single day, okay? Because all that stuck up there, it's not good for you, okay? That's just something you don't want to do, okay? I don't know how to describe it. You don't want to do that. You need to switch up the styles. Maybe wear a thong, you know, on certain occasions, but don't be scared to put on the bikini styles or the hipster styles. And none of that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You need to be switching it up because your homegirl just can't be sitting there suffocating. And if you do wear thongs, you need to make sure you are wearing it with the right clothes. You don't want to wear no thong and sweatpants because your thong is just going to be moving around and it's going to irritate you and it's going to be stuck up sideways, backwards, all of that. You need to be wearing it with skinny jeans, dresses, skirt, and leggings. Anything that's tight, because if it's tight, it's gonna keep it in place and keep it from irritating you and getting all these wedgies, okay? Take it from me. You do not want that thing moving up all around because it's gonna get very, very uncomfortable, okay? And then you need to make sure all the underwear that you wear is cotton, okay? You don't want silk, you don't want satin, you don't want polyester, you don't want any of that. 100% cotton. And if it's not cotton, make sure that like it's a little cloth cotton where your homegirl sits, okay? All that other stuff is gonna mess you up, and you know where you're gonna be? Right back at the doctor. No, but for real, make sure all your underwear is cotton. Next, speaking of, you know, keeping it clean down there, when you take a shower, this is what you need to do. You need to be using the right soap. Don't be using no Summer's Eve, Bath and Body Works. Don't be putting none of that down there with your homegirl, because your homegirl is going to get mad at you. She's gonna be like, what is that? What is that? And then she gonna start acting a fool, and guess where you're gonna be? Right back at the doctor, okay? So just take it from me, take all my advice, because I'm trying to help you. So when you shower, make sure you use the right soap. I use Dove. I use either the Sensitive Skin, and when that's gone, because it be gone sometimes, if not sometimes, all the time, I'll use the one with shea butter. That's it, that's all. And then when you shower, ladies, I know this may be a big debate, but let me clear the air right here, right now. When you shower, don't be douching. Don't stick nothing up there. Don't stick no washcloth up there with soap on it. Don't put nothing up there but water, okay? That's it. That's all that needs to go up there. So when you shower, I know this might be TMI, but like washcloth on the lips, on the lip, that's it, rinse. Don't be, you know, trying to go like this and, you know, do that. No, because your girl, she know how to clean herself, okay? She's smart, she grown, she know what to do. She's gonna get all that dirt and all that other stuff out there. But a pro tip, you know, just to make sure you're 100% clean, since you're on my YouTube channel, you get all the details, all the tips that you need to know. Any family, you might want to skip by this part because this is going to be a little graphic. When you're in the shower, you want to turn around, you know, bend over. Okay, I don't know, it's kind of weird talking about it, but you just want to make sure all the water rinses right on out. Let the water do what it got to do. Just go like this and let the water do its thing. That's all I can say. The douche, put it in the trash. That's a no-no. You don't need it. So moving on, once you know you got everything else situated, you in the shower, you finna go to bed, make sure you not wearing no underwear. Let's just be simple. Don't put on underwear at night, because there's no point. Your girl, she needs to breathe, okay? She been tired of suffocating all day. She been tired of all of that nonsense going on. She needs to breathe, okay? Put on some like boy boxers, some loose shorts, you know, just anything loose, because at the end of the day, that's where you need to be the most relaxed, and you don't need to be wearing underwear. Just simple as that. You need to free ball at night. I don't know if your parents ever told you, but that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to wear underwear at night, only for the day. Simple as that. It's no reason. Don't argue with me, argue with your mama, okay? Nah. But seriously, don't wear that at night. It's no point. It's really no point. So moving on to the next tip, you need to be healthy, because you are what you eat. If you sitting here eating all this junk food, all this candy, all this high fructose corn syrup, all of that, it's gonna go from here down there to down there. That's why it's gonna be smelling a little okay? So you need to make sure you're drinking water on the regular. My tip to get your body really in shape, as soon as you wake up and wash your face and brush your teeth, drink some water. That needs to be the first thing you put in your body, because I know they say, you know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Even though it is, it's not about what time you eat, it's about what you eat, because the first thing that you put in your body is going to determine the rest of your day, basically. So the first thing you need to be putting in your body right here, look, water. That's the first thing. Wake up, do what you gotta do, get the water. That's what needs to be done every single day. I know it sounds like water, I don't like it. Shut up, drink it, because your homegirl will thank you later, that's just that on that. You need to be eating right. Try to get some fruits in your system, because everything that's go here is gonna go down in your stomach and your bloodstream and your muscles and all that, and it's gonna go to your homegirl, and your homegirl is gonna be like, what is that? She's gonna be like, okay. So save you and your doctor some time and drink your water. Make sure that is the first thing you do when you wake up, okay? So that is my last tip to you all. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any other hygiene tips that I didn't mention, be sure to leave it in the comment section below so the next homegirl can see it and we can put each other on, okay? That's the point of my channel. I be trying to put y'all on to the T, because I don't know how you grew up. I don't know if anyone has ever told you these things, but if they haven't, I'm here to help you, okay y'all? So please follow all these tips, because your homegirl will thank you. That's all I can say. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Make sure you give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. Last but not least, follow your girl on Instagram at Terah Tiana. Okay, make sure you follow me. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.
Dance on.